Hello, everyone on YouTube. 12 Scar 12 here, back again. And welcome to a new live discussion 2023. Yes, love. It's all around us. There's always love in the air, and there's always some good attributes in the air of love everywhere. And then you have the ultimate part, lust. Yeah, sometimes we cannot deal with such unruly activities because of the fact of us having this topic of lust. This is something that I always wanted to actually discriminate on this kind of thing. So love is what comes from the heart, mind, and soul. And of course, people will say God is love. And yes, I respect that. But lust, however, is something quite different. So here is the difference between love and lust. So I'm going to explain about the lust part, but if you guys ever feel sensitive, please click off the video now. So let's jump into this. Lust. What is it? Lust actually some desire to literally lust on someone, of having sexual desires and without any kind of intimate feelings towards that person, but it's only getting them pleasure. And yes, lust can come in any kind of shapes and forms of any desire of what it could do and what it couldn't, and what it benefits from and what could it not actually do for the person in the long run. So, in my example, I would say that the only reason that people would go for lust instead of love is just that they don't want no responsibility on what they've done to that person in the long run. So here's the thing. In my point of view, if you do lust on something or someone, eventually you're just leaving that person with no energy. So basically, you're draining that person out of his or her point of view in life. However, here's what I would say about lust. Lust can come in any kind of transformations, like say hookups, one night stands, and even hits and runs. It depends on the person who does it. See, usually one night stands involve with a man and a woman getting a little bit intimate on these kind of things and not actually living to serve and not actually taking responsibility of their actions. So basically, the more that that person lusts on that other person, eventually you're just leaving them high and dry with no consequences. So eventually, that is going to literally lead them to everlasting suffering. And let's just say it's not going to be easy for that person to take a hold on. So basically, lust is completely with one night stands, and people are just not getting intimate with it no more because of after what the hookup culture has done. So basically, it's not relevant no more because a lot of people are now getting out of the market dating marketplaces because of it. And now we move on to the other one, love. Yes, true, solid love. And yes, it's actually from the heart, and and it actually is well all around us, and that is the truth. So this is what I would explain about for love. Now, love is not something that you would just take for granted. It's like when you do love somebody, it comes from the heart, mind, and soul, and it even comes from honesty, trust, and respect in being faithful to that person. But like say this. Now, if a man were to approach a woman, eventually he would want to get to know that woman better. Now, it would also do and vice versa for women too. So if the woman has feelings for that person, it's really amazing to actually get them back, to get them as one. So eventually they would be friends at first, and being very friendly is good because eventually this is where it comes through. So eventually, if the individual between man and woman is actually compatible to each other, having the same likings or maybe a different liking on something, then eventually it'll be good for that person. And let's not forget, it would be very amazing that if that the man and woman are getting more, like, say, more closer to one another, it's actually showing signs that they're actually getting close of being in love. So, with that truth being told, that's where love comes in. It's coming from the heart, mind, and soul. Like if a man comes in 90 and a woman comes in 10, it means that there is love within their heart, mind, and soul. They're loving one another from the heart. And the more that person loves that person, eventually the person gets more intimate with through the actual desire from love. And yes, that's where also some desire to be with that person is very well intimate. And that's actually the truth of what love does. See, love usually comes in at first, and then some lustful desires also come in the long run. So that is the cleanest difference. The more, like, if you do lust on somebody, but you're not giving them the same, they're not giving the same energy off of you, and you're not getting the same energy off of them. But if you continue to learn to love someone from the heart, mind, and soul, eventually that is where it comes in. See, and the more you love on that person, they'll love you more. And the buildup of that loveful desire is capable of getting of being more in a relationship with that man and woman, because they're like a couple, and that's how it is. So yes, moral within this video, sometimes it's often to stay away out of lustful desires, even though it may be getting super intimate with the person that you like, but they don't want to follow that up because a lot of them don't want to go there. But if you learn to love that person from the heart, mind, and soul, eventually it'll come with these traits: trust, faithfulness, loyalty, honesty, and then there's integrity. So, yeah, this would actually conclude life discussion about the difference between love and lust. So, like always, give this video a comment and like, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more life discussion topics. Thank you for watching.